Some motherfucking viewpoints of Rob's Inferno while it burns slow. Shout out to all my guys and goddesses and all high vibrational human beings. You know what the fuck it is for real. Tap in, tap in. You feel me? Um, so woo. Happy I got out of my job real quick. God damn. You know, you learn to read energy, man. I feel like, you know, I feel like I'm gonna say this for my entire life, right? One of the if I had to take away one thing in my entire life to make me more like lenient with people and stuff, as far as like for me to collaborate good with people and stuff, I would take away people getting jealous of me and insecure around me or feeling like they gotta one up me or spite me and stuff. Man, jealousy and envy is a real thing, y'all. But it's like I'm just so familiar with certain energy and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because it's the same cycles of my life. I'm about to explain to y'all when I get on this bus real quick. That should be crazy.
Monument Drive,
How you
transit
doing,
center.
baby brother? It's the same cycles though, and those same cycles, y'all, is this. It's like, and not even just even with jobs, like with a lot of different stuff in life. But what I'm saying is this: I'm so used to it in my life where it's like, the constant same rotation in my life is this always happens. It's I won't know nothing about something, right? I won't know nothing about it. You know, I'm the new person, you feel me? I don't know nothing about whatever it is, whether it be a job, a new way of doing this, whatever it is and stuff, right? You know, everyone will be showing me, and then the same thing always happens. It's like in a short period of time, I start kind of getting on, and it's so crazy because whenever this happens, it also reveals who 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 is also it also reveals who really has animosity, doesn't have a heart of jealousy and envy. But what I'm saying is, whenever I get good at something, at a job, anything, where I start picking up, it start showing that like I'm picking up faster than the average person, or I have potential that I could be really, really good. Serious, like any of them things start to show, it's like the same people that be helping me, or letting me know it's gonna be all right and I'm gonna get it. It's like all of a sudden I don't know if they start seeing me as like they rival, or they seeing me passing them. I don't know what it is, but always the same thing. But then it's always them couple people though that was helping me, and I see that they were good people too though, and they not jealous at all, you know. Shout out to one of my young guys at my job. You feel me? I fuck with him heavy and shit. I always tell him like I'm about to rip his ass up. I'm like, we got a ball, but he said he be boxing and shit. But you know, that's his thing or whatever. But you know, like I sense really good energy from him though. You know, I pick up on good energy. And I sense and put it like this. Just because I sense jealousy and envy in somebody, that don't mean I don't sense good energy. It just means that's something that you gotta work on, you feel me? Like that don't mean like, you know what I'm saying, you're a bad person or you can't work on that and be better or anything. It don't mean nothing like that. You know? But my young guy though, he you know, he not on that jealousy and envy tip. Like he got good energy. Like I really felt it today when he saw like I felt it. I felt his soul. Like when he was like talking to me about me getting it, because he remembers how I wasn't getting it. He even said himself. He was like, yeah, I'm seeing you more comfortable now. And it wasn't no hate in his blood at all. Like it wasn't no jealous, envious, nothing like that. It was like he was genuinely happy for me doing better. You know what I mean? With the job and everything, off the fact that like me not knowing, you know, anything about anything. You know what I mean? Like, but there's some people in there that I'm disappointed of. That, you know, that like I had like I said, there's no bad blood with me with anybody in there. You feel me? Like I fuck with everybody. I just feel some people feel certain ways or whatever, you know, for whatever reason, with certain things or whatever. But y'all, life is short. Like, you know, like, you know, I let one of the people in there know because you know he pressed the issue on something about me being a dishwasher. And remember, I told you about body language is everything. But the moment you get to read body language, you get to know when somebody's trying to make you reactive. But you really can tell that by body language. Once you really know how to read body language, you'll be able to tell like, okay, yeah, this person's trying to make me reactive, or they try to create a situation. You can pick your battles better and shit like that, right? Like now, there's one guy, one of my colleagues, one of my coworkers. You know, he seen me. Even if he did told me one other time when I was doing the dishes that's not my job. You know what I mean? I could see like I'm behind or something like that, which we wasn't. You know, I wasn't behind on my tables. I'm actually getting stuff faster and better. You know, so I feel like that's why he even pointed it out how he did. You feel me? The fact that like I only had to ask somebody like one time something on the POS system, like I like once or twice. Like I basically knew where everything was at and stuff. Like I was basically telling certain people like, as soon as I just learned differently. I learned best by experience. But it wasn't that he was telling me what to do as far as like from a standpoint of what we got to do before we leave. It was his tone of voice when he said it, and then it was how he was like looking at me, like I said, his energy. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't say it like he said it like he was trying to create a reaction. He was trying to get me mad. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even say it and just leave it at that, and then see if I was doing it or not, going to stop or not. Like he like stood there and looked at me. And then I told him, you know, I just do that sometimes because, you know, when I first started in the kitchen, I was a dishwasher. And he was like, well, you're not a dishwasher. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, I forgot, I said something to him. I'm not gonna lie, I said something kind of disrespectful, like basically like, I didn't give a fuck how he felt. I said something, so no, I didn't say that, but it was something on the terms of that though. Like, you feel me? And like I said, it's because it's body language, and there's another guy in there also, you know. And both of these guys, like, they showed me a lot of love when I first started, but I just sensed jealousy, envy vibes from them, you know, for their own personal reasons. That's really not even valid for them not liking me, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I was doing anything really wrong, in which the energy that they're giving me as if I am, trust me, my manager would have said certain stuff about me, because he said certain stuff about me about other stuff that I wasn't doing right, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but you know, it's for real, it's sad, but that'd be basic stuff with any job. Like, it's like first everyone loves you, and then you find out who you can fuck with, can't fuck. Who's like, you know what I mean? People you gotta watch out for. People that are trying to create a situation to make you seem like you're not doing your job well. That like on one table today, one of the guys he got drink, this alcoholic drink, and then his girl wanted to drink also. Shout out to them. You know, if y'all was to see this, shout out y'all that I served y'all at the table and stuff. Like, y'all really helped me out. Y'all energy was on 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Love to see black love too. That was beautiful. You know, but yeah, they was chilling. I'm taking their order and everything. And God, like if you see this video, God, I should have let you know I do music, but if you see this video, God, I'll let you know that I wasn't taking. See, sometimes like I wish like I could make the bartender drink, because I understand the bartender, like they doing a lot of things at one time. But if it was any way possible that I could, I wouldn't mind if I knew how to, you know, because but I know an extent it's a thin line, right? Because no matter what, like it's a thin line between the customer and the people that's preparing the food and your drinks. Like, you know, you're not the only one in here. Like everybody else needs their drink also, you know. But the guy that was the bartender, you know, I could tell like he like it wasn't like a priority for him to get my drink, you know. And maybe it's not a priority because everything he has to do, but it was just like the energy. Like, put it like this, I'm gonna say this: his energy isn't like how it was towards me when I first met him. I can tell he feels some type of way about whatever he feels some type of way about, but I didn't do anything to him. You know what I mean? And I got no bad blood towards him. You know, he's actually the first person I spoke to when I was there. Like, it's nothing but love. You feel me? But then he had to make the drink again. Because my people I was serving, the girl wanted it. You feel me? His girl wanted it. So I went to him again and was like, "Can I get another one of those same drinks?" And before I could even get the words out. Like he cut me off. It was just like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll get around to it or whatever. So I'm just like, all right, fuck it then. You get what I'm saying? For all I know, that could have been why I didn't get tipped. You know what I'm saying? By them, for all I know, but then, you know, as I'm giving them their fruit and stuff, he tells me like that drink is on the table, whatever. I'm just like, you know, bro, I've been waiting for that drink, you know. But put it like this, I'm gonna talk to my main manager about any type of stuff like that if I'm on shift, like if it's anything of any beer or liquor that gets there late, that's not involving me. Once, because I'm gonna let him know, like, you know, like, I know how to put it in the system. I know how to put the drinks in the system now. So if I get the food and everything and they're waiting, one person's waiting on the alcoholic drink or whatever, I ain't trying to point no fingers, but that's not on me. You know what I mean? Because I already see, you know, Lord games that certain things that people would do to make shit more complicated for you and make stuff difficult. You know what I mean? Like, I'm 33 years old. Like, I dealt with so much type of stuff like this type of stuff I'm talking about, many different jobs and stuff of all different types. And my ending result with the thing is, you know, like, I got no bad blood with anybody in there. I'm not in there to make friends, even to start with, but I don't mind making friends. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm trying to do my job. As long as I'm doing my job, how the managers say I need to do my job, to be honest, what any other person that I work with in there thinks of me negatively, it don't even matter for real. You feel me? That shit don't even matter. You know? As long as customers, I'm bringing the customers they stuff right. You know what I mean? They chopping it up with me. It was crazy because every time negative stuff started trying to happen and stuff, it was like me with the table I was serving or people that I was dealing with, bringing them their fruit. It was like the vibes was on 1,000. It's like it couldn't even reach me. You know what I'm saying? Landon, what it is, Landon. And brother, what it is, brother. Yeah, nothing. I just got off work and shit. I'm about to spark. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just, I can just tell people. But what it is though? Why would you ever complain about someone doing some extra work? As long as I can put it like this, I can see, like, if I was dishwashing and it was like I was behind on stuff. You know what I'm saying? Then that'd be something different. Like, why are you doing this and this? But if it's like I'm not behind on anything, even if it's some other stuff that I can do, I can just tell by it. Like I said, like I told you, I read energy, and I could tell that. And it wasn't even just saying that to me at that moment. Like, I peep patterns. I pay attention to everything, even if I don't say it. So I notice if somebody's giving me a different energy or a vibe is slightly off. You know what I'm saying, from how it was, and then something happens after that. Like, I peep all of that. Like, people don't realize, like, people that's like empaths and stuff and really spiritually inclined, we pick up on everything. So even if you're not going to admit it, I know if there's true animosity behind something else or something that you're saying, even if you're trying to make it seep around work. You feel me? Like, I'm smart as shit. I'm emotionally mature as fuck. You feel me? I lived a lot of life, you know. So I already picked up on that one dude's energy in the past of him just seeing me get faster. Him seeing me get faster with everything, and you know what I mean? I just sensed his whole vibe towards it. Hold up, is this? I want to see if this is a man, I can't get it out. Somebody left something on there. It was like a lighter. Somebody left a lighter on here. I was gonna take it if that joint was working. Nah, I'll throw it away. It ain't working. You say grab a white lighter, that's bad luck. Oh yeah, my fault, y'all. I'm saying here, acting like I'm not chopping it up with y'all and shit. But yeah, like I said, y'all, it was just like a lot of, it just seemed like it was like a lot of unnecessary stuff today. Like, people almost like people was almost like people thought like maybe I wasn't gonna, I don't know. Like, I sensed the energy off break from like the first table I took and stuff. People like, damn, people just looking And then people like, oh shit, he on a computer now, like he doing his thing. And people, the past couple of days, people have been so used to me having to ask so much, and it was like this was like the least that I asked at all today. And it wasn't everybody, but just certain people. I could tell it was just like it was almost like they wasn't happy for me to be in that position, like, and that really kind of like rubbed me wrong because I'm just like, damn, man. But it's this one Latina goddess there, right? Hey, she Aquarius like me. I knew she was Aquarius. I already knew. Hey, yo, I asked her straight up. I was like, when's your birthday? She was like January. I was like, you're Aquarius? Like January 20th. I'm like, I'm the 3rd, February 3rd. You feel me? Us Aquarius it should be crazy. So yeah, y'all, like in my mind, like I'm thinking like, you know what? This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. And one of these little quesadillas real quick. But yeah, y'all. I know when you reach new heights in life and shit, right? It's supposed to be like people that don't want you, I guess, to be in certain positions and stuff like that. Like I get that, you know. But with me, I swear, it's like some fucking like resistance. That shit is like a whole nother type of resistance or something. I don't even know what the fuck. That should be something serious. All jokes aside. It's like, it just be feeling like people can feel my potential. And then when people can feel my potential, it be like they be getting mad because they don't want me to reach somewhere or something. And I'm like, damn, I'm just Laura me out here in these streets. You get what I'm saying? I'm just trying to save the world. I'm just trying to save the world. I'm just trying to save my Lord Choopy Choops and the rest of all the children. That's it. Why everybody want to hate me for it, man? I'm telling y'all, I'm starting to feel like I can't even be in my regular, authentic, high vibrational self without offending people now. That's how it's starting to feel. For real. How you doing today, goddess? Hey, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. I didn't even know that was you, yo. Enjoy the rest of your day. Good seeing you. How you doing today, goddess? Good to see you.
How are you?
I'm all right. Yeah, you know, so yeah, it's just day by day, y'all. But I look at it like this. One thing is certain is you gotta change something to a positive, right? I look at it like this. Everything happens for a reason, and I'm just happy that I'm even having this opportunity. You know what I mean? Happy for this opportunity, but one of the Latina goddesses in there, one of the other Latina goddesses in there, she said my government name so clear today. I said to myself, dang. I said, dang. I didn't even mean to be disrespectful, but I swear, like I heard her speak English, and she didn't speak that. She spoke my name so clear. You would have thought that she wasn't even Latina, like for real. But yeah, I gotta balance this out for this week and stuff. I'm just thinking about everything. It's a lot that I gotta do, but it's like I don't have I don't have enough for it. That's why I need to start this second job. And I'm gonna be honest, like life is crazy, y'all. Life is crazy. Hold on. Yeah, I think it's like next time. Even before camera, you're not supposed to do that. Yeah, I don't see this. I don't just see this. Yes. They told me go home. I said like I'm with you. I said I'm with you. And they told me go home. You can't help me with that. No, I'm not going to sign. I'm just giving you representing. And they send me home. So you ride a holiday? You go home? You holiday? Wow. They're going to push you like, they're going to force you some people, you know. It's like vacation management, right? It's all day, right? This is Saturday video. I'm not going to make a day. Okay? You good? Yeah. 5 minutes. I'm like, man, I swear, all I feel like now, as far as me slowly on this legal tip and stuff like that, you know, don't get me wrong, like I'm happy for myself, but I'm not all the way out of my situation. I'm striving for it. But I really just want a relationship. I ain't even gonna front. That's all I really want. Like the queries at my job. Like I know she be looking at me, like I be catching her looking at me like studying me. Like aroused and everything. Like I'll turn and then she'll just be like looking right at me, dead face, like zoned out on me and stuff. And she curious as anything, but you know, I'm in there near my job, whatever. But you know, she's a lot younger than me. You know what I mean? Like, I think she like only like. I mean, she like Brit. She's like in her 20s. Oh yeah, Brit, you got some competition. Like, let me stop. You got some competition.